Back again in game 3. Franscar didn't actually quite do enough damage with that cannon because Mamuri just went for a quick Zerging run by and took out Franscar's base. So, we got Spawn in the top right corner. Tied 1-1 in the series. He's green, he's Protoss, he is Franscar. It's Spawn in the bottom left side on the map. Starbow Grand Line. He's Zerg, he is Mamuri. Alright, so we got another PvZ on our hands here. Franscar didn't quite get that that cannon there. Prompted Mamuri to just go for a big Zerging run by to take out Franscar's main and natural. So fortunately, Franscar doesn't take that game, but fortunately we have a game 3, and it is on the map Starbow Grand Line, a very interesting map. In case you guys are new to this map, you've got your standard natural opener or natural base that you can take. Very easy to wall off. Then you can transition quickly into getting this third mineral only base, and from there it's kind of a toss-up of okay, you know, do you take this base, which is an island expansion with this mineral line or this mineral patch blocking the way, or do you go to this top side and grab this, which does have quite a few mineral patches. It's got 9 mineral patches and 1 Bespin Geyser, or do you go down here, which is a little bit closer to your mineral only, and is only basically a ramp away, but it only has 6 mineral patches and 1 gas. And then from there you can transition to getting another mineral only. Well, we're just gonna have to see how these players play this out. Alright, we got the good old scouting probe going back home, seeing absolutely nothing. Oh, interestingly enough, you actually went for a double probe scout. Sending 1 probe over here and 1 probe down there. And finally this last probe. Gonna go ahead and see if there are some Zergings coming across the map. 2 Zergings are out. Mamuri going for a pool before gas build. This probe buying some time by going back home. Cannon's complete. Gonna get some sky information with the last of his HP. And a gateway now being warped in. Nexus is coming up. Probe is backing off. Gonna try to scout out this one Nexus here. I mean, sorry, this hatchery. Will he get it? Will he get it? 1 more hit away from death. The Zergling. He's gonna see it. He sees it. He sees it. Good job, probe. Your life was not in vain. That is 1 hero probe. There's gonna be a monument. You know what? These flowers right here are basically flowers for the probe. Those aren't really flowers, are they? It's more like grass or a weed, a bush thingy. Okay, back to this game. We got Metabolic Boost coming out for the Zerg player. Zerging Speed, which is also known as 2 more Zergings. Gonna scout the front, poke around, see what's going on, see if there is a cannon in the way. Gonna have to back up here. Doesn't quite get any sky information to the main base. What is Franscar going for? Franscar is now flying with the Cyber Core, but the question is, does it go for a Stargate? Does it go for +1? Does it go for a timing attack? Franscar does know there is a 3rd base here, and it's in close proximity to his natural. I think a +1 Zealot attack might be a pretty good choice. +1 Zealot speed. Speed lock attack. Speed lot timing attack would be a nice choice. And let's see. So we got the standard 3 base opener for Mamuri, or 3 base play. Now transition to Aspire though. Does this probe see it? Does a probe see it? MVP probe! He scouts it, he sees it. Does he click on it though? That's the real question. Does he click on it? And I think he saw it. I think he knows. He knows it's Aspire. He's got the Stargate. He is getting +1. He's gonna invest in some Corsairs. Possibly some cannons. I don't know. I'm not sure if that's necessary or not. And some more Zerglings move across the map. Total of 6 Zerglings. These 4 Zealots gonna do some work. Moves across the map. Spawn caller is forced out. These Zealots trying to micro their hearts out. The Zerglings do exactly the same. Passion for both these units, equally as high. Oh, that's a nice round. Not quite enough. Oh, some bad coordination though. The Zealots doing quite a bit of damage here. The coordination is just not there. These Zerglings not working together as a team. Oh my god, Franscar not losing a single Zealot. More Zerglings moving in. The units lost tab. Completely in favor of Franscar. Great micro! Takes the... Oh! Pulls it back. Classic micro. Does as much damage as he possibly can. Now the units lost tab is in favor of our Zerg hero here. Mamuri now rushing towards the natural base. What does he see? What does he see? He sees that there are... No, there's a bouncer Zealot. Fortunately, these Zealot chicks can't... these Zergling chicks apparently not sexy enough to get into the club. Gonna have to rely on some other means, like drops, aka blowing a hole in the wall of the club. I mean, it's another way of getting in, right? It's not legal, but it's pretty dirty, but I mean, it is one way. Scourgies are now on the map. We've got 2 Scourgies. And we got a total of 3 Corsairs, 4 Corsairs. Oh, the +1 timing attack. Is it gonna happen? Is it gonna happen this game? We got about 50 seconds left. And about another 40 seconds. I think this might be adding up to a nice timing attack. We got the crowd boost on top of the 2 gateways. Franscar throwing down the Temple Archives. 4 Scourgies. 4 Scourgies might pick off this 1 Corsair. Corsair, no! The Corsair is apparently covered in Vaseline and slips past the Scourgies. But that's a lot of Scourgies. The Corsairs are backing up. They're clumping up now. That's a total of 4 Corsairs. Such an 5 Corsairs. Such an exciting battle. The +1 Zealot attack is moving across the map. How's it SimCity? That's a lot of Zerglings. Do the Zerglings have any upgrades? No, they do not. There's 2 Spine Callers here. Lurker 10 isn't complete. These Zealots gonna try to work the gap. The gap is too small for these fat Zealots to fit through and hit that Spine Caller, but that's just too much. He backs up. This poor Overlord gonna be the casualty of this base for today's engagement. I mean, for the second's engagement. The Corsairs back up. What a dirty pick-off. Poor Spine Crawler. If only it was cool, like a Spore Crawler. I mean, Spore Colony. But it is not cool like a Spore Colony is. Oh, but the Sim Cities are just too strong. Mamuri, great defense. Holding back the +1 timing attack. Franscar, what does he do? He backs up. And I don't know. I don't know what he does. Oh no, Franscar, this is catastrophic. What are you doing? Franscar! That was huge. But Franscar is ahead in the food count. So his AFK probes is basically making the game balanced in this regard. I mean, not gameplay. I mean, I'm not saying balance wise. I'm just saying. Actually, no, I don't know what I'm saying. So I should probably just be quiet. But we got a ZT out here with 1 kill so far, 2 kills, 3 kills. Man, it feels like we're carrying a Dr. Seuss book or something. But Zealot here. I mean, the Dark Templar here. Unfortunately, not as fast as Zeratul is with that little OP blink ability. The Zerglings getting caught up here. Still, they do not have +1, do they? Do they? No, they do not. +1 for our Pruss here. And unfortunately, the defense from Franscar is, I mean, the defense from Mamuri is still quite good, and Corsairs have to back up and not going to do too much damage. 2 Lurkers here. Not sure where they're heading off to, but gonna try to pick up some units, maybe, possibly. At the same time, these Corsairs moving across the map. I really like how Franscar is very active with these units. I really do. And even though these units aren't doing any damage, they're really forcing Mamuri to really be on a defensive position. Mamuri is now invested in some Lurkers, primarily for defense. Gonna deny this 3rd baseman coming up. DT here, fortunately not doing quite enough to take out these Lurkers. Do we have any source of detection? That is the actual question. Oh, there is not. The observatory is just coming up. Now, Franscar does have the option of crowd boosting out a Sentinel as a temporary means of being a detection, but apparently he's not going to go for that. Not investing in any more Stargate units. He's going to go to War Prism. Interesting choice. So, interestingly enough, Franscar, despite not having detection, is still trying to maintain some map control, keeping his units out in an aggressive position. 3 Zerglings still moving across the map. And, wow! That's the Congo line of Hydras. That is the Congo line. This is the party, guys. This is where you want to be. Get your tickets. The Hydra show is now starting. We got +1/+1 on the way. About way too late to be completed. And that apparently looks like the end of the Congo line. Now they're going to go regroup into the middle of the map. This is a really risky position for the Congo line to be in. Definitely not the safest party to be. So we got the Hydra gang versus the, Zealot gang and the, Archon gang. Actually, that's not really a gang. It's just like, that's the head honcho. See, this guy is like, he's like the veteran of the Zealot gang, you know? I mean, think about it. He's literally 2 High Templars. The lifespan of 2 High Templars formed into 1. Actually, that's really strange. Does an Archon have 2 minds or 1? I've always wondered this. Like, what happens? Like, do the memories of both High Templars fuse into 1 Archon? Or does the Archon just, like, a mass of energy? Doesn't have feelings, doesn't have emotions? I honestly don't know. That's a really good question. I think we need to ask them Blizzard. Uh-oh! A big storm taking down some drones. Total drone kill count up to 5. My god. MVP High Templar. We should now change the rank of that High Templar to MVP. Wait, they don't have ranks? Huh? I thought they had ranks in this game. Like Prelate or Executor and all that crazy stuff. Oh! Corsairs taking a bunch of shots to the face, to their faces. These Hydras, very angry and slow apparently. Very, very slow. These are like the, this is like when you go into Walmart and you have the, you know, the people that use the carts and they go kind of slow. Basically these Hydralisks are on those carts right now. And these Zerglings though, these Zerglings have been working out. I mean, they've been hitting the treadmill. They've been working on that VO2 max. And they kind of wish that they were as fast, they kind of wish they had the, you know, the chill lifestyle Hydralisk. But unfortunately, we've got some Lurkers here, not quite, wow, I think it's going to be enough. It's pushing him back. Franscar's trying to be in a nice position. He doesn't want to get caught out here. He doesn't want to get... Okay, now the Hydras now have speed. Now, what does Franscar do? Oh, these Dragoons might get caught out. Oh, but no, the Hydras don't have map packs. Now they have to back up. Okay, if these Zealots and Dragoons, what do? Do they go for an attack? They're tugging down the creep colony. There is an observer out now. Franscar does have the go to go for an attack. Nice, the Zealots are in a nice position, taking those, keeping those Zerglings from getting to the Dragoons. The Dragoons now targeting down the Lurkers. This attack is going to Franscar's favor, but now the Zerglings now are now, they're flanking down these Dragoons, and now the Dragoons are gonna die. And all that blue goo, that awesome blue goo, not as dramatic as it was in Brood War, is now riddling the map of Starbow. Oh, but this DT, this hero DT, up to 9 kills. Oh my god, he is definitely the MVP of today's game. 11 kills. 11 kills, but Corsairs are taking out some Overlords. And Mamuri still not being supply blocked here, considering the fact that he did lose a bunch of units. Oh, Dragoons are getting taken down. There's a nice Lurker here, being in a nice position. Franscar's running out of units. He's got 39 army supply. Where are the army units? Army units, where are you? Does he have enough for a storm? He doesn't. That's a lot of Hydralisk. Good micro, backs up, does some damage with these Lurkers. The Dragoons backing up. Observer's not in the right position. Now, strategy-wise, what does Mamuri do? He's got enough map control to take another base, but does he do it? Now, it looks like he's continuing with the pressure. Franscar on the back foot. Franscar just trying... Oh, erupt! With the orange-blue particle model thingy. Pushing back those units. And that is giving the Lurkers the go-ahead to contain Franscar in his base. And that's it. Now Mamuri has free reign over this third base. And this is it. Franscar needs to push. He's pushing. Can he do enough damage? He's taking a lot of Lurker shots. That's a lot of Hydras, though. That's just too much damage. The third base for Franscar. Franscar is now pulling the probes. Oh, and a great storm. But still, Franscar doesn't have enough units. The probes transferring to the death. And that's it. The third mineral, the mineral only, is going down. Mamuri climbing back in the food count is now overtaking Franscar. Franscar, what does he do? He doesn't have enough units. He doesn't have the income. He lost so many probes, down to 34. The income is definitely favoring Mamuri. I mean, honestly, do I even have to explain that? That's like so obvious. He's moving in. Oh, and this is it. Oh, there's an Overlord though. Oh, the MVP DT is not going to do enough damage. Oh, and that High Templar. What? I don't know. I don't know what Franscar does. I don't know what he does. He can try to ninja an expansion here, but even still, his supply count. I mean, his resource count is not allowing him to do that. And it looks like he's just trying to get some units out, crawl boosting them out, trying to get as many units as he possibly can and make one final stand. I mean, does he have any upgrades along the way? He's got +2/+2, or +2/+0. But wow, Mamuri catching up in the army, I mean the upgrades. Now +2, but Franscar trying to climb back into this round of 8. He wants to take this game, he wants to get to the round of 4. But I don't know, Mamuri just being a really solid player here, showing his expertise, great positioning, zoning out the Protoss, taking out the third base, and that's it. I mean, the mineral counts. The mineral is still reasonably healthy in his main. His natural still has quite a few. Great saturation in the 4th base and the 3rd base. I just don't see. I don't see the unstoppable machine Mamuri disappearing anytime soon. But oh my God, Franscar is taking out these units. Where are Mamuri's units? Mamuri's units are preoccupied taking out this top expansion. Franscar getting the go-ahead to take out these lurkers. And wow, Franscar, just like that, is now climbing back in the food supply count. How many storms does he have? He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4 storms. Now 3 storms. That's a nice hit. He takes down a few Hydralisk. The Hydralisks are now a little bit soft. Can Franscar get back to this game? He's got to take 3rd base. His main is down at 200. Oh, it is. His natural is down to 300. His mineral patches are not healthy. Franscar going for the ninja expansion, gets the War Prism, drops it down here. Can this be the saving grace for Franscar? But Franscar's on a ticking. He's on a clock here. He's on a timer. He's trying to maintain some map control. He's trying to apply some pressure. And Mamuri, though, despite having the upgrade advantage, doesn't quite have the unit supply count to do much of anything. The Observer is on top of the army. Franscar could take a really great engagement here. He's going to do that. Nope. The unit's back up. Lurkers, what do you do? Oh, he's going for the 4th. Okay, if Franscar can take out the 4th and the 3rd base, he will be in a really good position. Amazing position. And TRB saying basically speaking the truth, telling everyone that workers are overrated. I mean that Brood War economy supply, you know, that Brood War economy model is really quite favorable. You have diminishing returns the more workers you get. Unless you get more expansions. And that's not what I wanted. We got an attack going on. Franscar taking it soundly, and that's it. He's got the map control now. The 3rd base is a little bit vulnerable. If you could just attack it to safely. Oh, and that's it. He's out of storms. He's got a lot of Dragoons though, and Dragoons are reasonable against Hydras. Oh, he's got 1 storm. Oh, and a bunch of Zerglings. A bunch of Zerglings are being produced right now. And this is the time for Franscar to back up, rejoin some Zealots. Good storm. And a nice engagement for Franscar. He's still in this game. And I don't know how, but the mains are being mined out. He's down about 76 on 1 mineral patch. That's not looking good. He's got the 3rd now. He's got to transfer some workers here via War Prism. Oh, and a great ensnare. But it's too little, too late. There's no units to capitalize on this. We got some Zerglings moving in. Oh, these Zerglings. Gonna snipe down some High Templars. The High Templars. 1 High Templar to get sniped. My God, what is the APM tab for both these players? There's just so much action going on that I just can't follow everything going on. Oh, Lurker! The Lurker hits! The Lurker hits are huge! The Dragoons, they're decimated! And Mamuri holds! That's it, there's no more units! The food, the supply count, the army supply count for Franscar is dwindling. It's half as much as Mamuri. It's gonna come down to the storms. We've got enough for 3 storms here. And some Zerglings here. Possibly gonna type down that 1 High Templar, no! That's it! There's only 3 High Templars! That's so little, that's so few Zerglings. And but they're just streaming in. And there's no transfer, the probes, they're not mining. The income is not, oh, and that's it. Franscar, the choo-choo train that could, is now out of steam. The choo-choo train. He's now out of the renovate. He can't take it. Mamuri, he's gonna take this. He climbs back in. What? Franscar now transfers. But how does he hold? He doesn't hold. He's got Warp Gate. What? Why do you have Warp Gate? Oh, but there's no overlords. Okay, come on, DT. Oh, these Zealots. Ah, working against their buddy there. Ah, that's it. Ah, good job. Good job, Zealots. Your overzealousness just costed your DT friend his life and the game. Ah, shame on you. Mamuri takes it. Franscar doesn't move on. Mamuri moves on to the round of 4. 2-1.